Hi, I'm Michael Welch, President and Chief Executive Officer of Rocky Mountain High Brands. Welcome to this week's podcast. Today we have two guests with us. We have Michelle Krebsbach, Director of Marketing for Rocky Mountain High Brands, and we have Eric Rothschild. Eric, welcome.
Hey, welcome. Great to be in Dallas.
Yeah, it's great to have you here.
Thank you.
So today we're going to start our show with a little video of our production run of our new HEMPd infused beverages. So Matt, if you'll run that for us.
At HEMPd, it's our mission to bring the highest quality products to market for our consumers. Through our comprehensive production process, we maintain our standards of excellence to deliver innovative and healthy products. Our team of professionals takes pride in their work through every step. Our new HEMPd Infusion flavored waters are the coolest and the best tasting drinks to hit the market, packed with 5 milligrams of full plant CBD. Grab one today and get your daily dose of CBD.
All right. Well, that's great. That's the first time I've seen that. So, Michelle.
Yes.
I think I'll
pop a drink.
Pop my can of hemp and enjoy it while we talk today. So tell us what's going on.
So we did our production run a few weeks ago on our beverages, and we're very excited that we finally have those out. We've been doing some advertising for them and some organic posts on our pages, social pages, and we have lots of orders already coming in. As a matter of fact, we have so many orders coming in that we are, it's taking us a little while to process everything, so we're asking people to, hang tight. We're getting things through the system as fast as we can. We didn't expect this many orders to come through, so we're really excited.
And that's good news.
Yes, and we want everybody to try all the flavors and figure out which one is their favorite. So a lot of the variety packs are selling so that people can try all of them. And we're just really excited that we finally have our products out there, and we're going to be pushing paid advertising towards them in a couple of weeks. And then they will also be on Amazon for sale. And so we're just going to get these hero products out there and see what we can do.
Great, great. Well, that's good news. So I understand that you're working on some new programs for us for 2019. Can you elaborate on those?
Yes. So in a previous podcast, I touched just a little bit on these things. We are working on a loyalty program right now. It's a loyalty rewards program. We're putting together the entire plan of what we're doing for people, and it's going to be probably a point-based system where you earn points the more products that you buy. So it's going to incent our consumers to stay with our brand and continue buying and being loyal to our products and brands. And then we're also going to probably have an auto ship program, probably to start with our drinks first and then go to our other therapeutic products, where you can get on monthly auto ship if people are wanting to drink these things regularly. And then we're also looking into developing a shareholders club. And the shareholders club will be a little bit different than the loyalty club. It will encompass the same types of things, but you'll get rewarded for being a shareholder, and you'll also get rewarded for being a loyalty member as well. But the shareholders club is going to be an exclusive club that is only for people that have shares in our company, and based on how many shares, you're going to get gifts and incentives, and you'll have sneak peeks to things that other people in the public won't see. We're going to send probably the shareholders private newsletters and information that, again, the public consumers won't necessarily be privy to. So it's going to be an exclusive, pretty cool club.
Oh, that's great.
Yes, so we're excited about that. And then we're also talking about doing an affiliate program too, which we touched on a little bit in a previous podcast.
Well, can you describe that again, in case somebody missed the previous podcast?
So an affiliate program is, there's a couple different ways you can do it, and the way we're looking at doing it is you'd be able to sign up on our website, directly on our website, to be an affiliate, where you can resell our products yourself. And you can skin your own website and basically sell your own our products on your own website. so that it's another way to resell and it's like a wholesaler program online.
Okay.
And so it's going to basically it's going to put salespeople out on the internet for us. And there's a lot of companies out there that have very successful affiliate programs that are working for them.
Okay.
So we're excited about that as well.
Oh, that's great. Well, that's
Yes.
all good news.
Yes.
So tell us where we're going with our original Rocky Mountain High beverages.
So we get a lot of people that ask all the time, where are the original drinks? And what we want everybody to know is we are working feverishly to get these launched as a rebranded beverage. We are looking at just making it a cleaner look. We're defining the brand a little bit more. We might even add a flavor or change a couple of the flavors. And we might put it in a different look and feel. It might go in a bottle. It might go in a different type of can. And we're putting hemp oil in it. That's the latest thing that we're doing. And you know, we want people to know we did not forget about our original, beverages that put us on the map, but it's taken us a while to recreate the original, the original piece that we had to make it better. And so we kind of have a little plan about how we're launching this, and when it's almost like we're wanting people to kind of beg for it and want it to be there so that when we go out with it, it's an anticipated thing that we're finally here with it. And so it's coming and it's around the corner. And we're in product development stages with it now and in our rebrand. But when we launch it, it's going to be pretty big.
That's great.
Yes.
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
And so it'll include a refresh of the website
Yes.
as well, correct?
Yes. So the website's going to look different. We're going to change the look and feel of our graphics. Our advertising and our social pages will look different. It's going to be cleaner, a little bit easier to understand what we're selling.
Will it still be at Live Rocky Mountain High brand or liverockymountainhigh.com? Or okay.
We can keep the URL.
Okay.
We might add a landing page
Okay.
that is maybe drinkrockymountainhigh.com or something
Okay.
like that, where we're pushing paid traffic to,
Okay.
just like we have for HEMPd.com.
Okay.
But for the most part, we're gonna change the look and feel of everything,
Okay.
including what it looks like on Amazon as well.
So what are we working on for next year?
So for next year, after we, launch our hemp beverages and we get our legacy reborn again, we are looking into one of the first cool things that we're doing are a high-end, high-quality skincare line with CBD in it. Anti-aging products and skincare for women or men, anyone.
Well, you better include men.
I'm including men because I know there's some high maintenance men out there that need to use these products. Yes, exactly.
I need anti-aging these days.
So we're looking at putting the really good ingredients into like a moisturizer or a serum, some eye cream, maybe launch with 3 products and then continue to add to the line. And what we want to do is package these products as 3 or 4 components that you would use together, or you can buy them one-off. And eventually I would like these to get on an auto ship program as well, where you're reordering every 60 days as you run through the products. And what we want is to add CBD to them because CBD has incredible benefits with skincare. It's an anti-inflammatory and it does other things. And so all of these things plus the other ingredients that we're going to put in them, we feel like it's going to be a pretty nice, high quality skincare, and there's not many out there that have CBD in it.
Okay.
Not that we're aware of. So we're working on that under a different brand name, which we will reveal once we get that going. And we'll have all those products on their own page. They'll be on Amazon as well.
Well, that's exciting news.
Yes.
Exciting
So
news.
we're excited about that.
So there's one other thing that we're working on.
Yes, we are also looking at developing chocolates and snacks, grab-and-go snacks, and treats with CBD in them. We have a chef that we have secured that is working on the product development side of that, and they're up there making all of these different snacks, grab-and-goes that have CBD in it, so they're edibles. And it's, a lot of people want to just take your CBD with you, and they want to be able to just, eat CBD oil instead of taking it as a tincture or something else. So we want to have that available as well as an option for our consumers.
Oh, that's great.
And they taste really good, very good. So you'll want to eat them all the time.
I'm going to stay away from them.
Pretty much. Yes, low-cal, of course, keeping in mind with our healthy and wellness.
Good for you brands.
Good for you brands, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
That's great.
Yes.
Well, anything else?
I think that's about it for the moment for what I have to report.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Eric, welcome.
Thank you. I want some of those chocolates, by the way.
Chocolates are really
I
good.
can't wait. That's my weakness. I can't wait for it to come out. I love
So,
chocolate.
Eric, I like to call you our walking billboard for Fitway.
I do what I can, Michael. I do what I can.
So tell us what's going on with Fitway these days.
You know, a lot since the acquisition took place a few months ago. We did go into production at the end of August, so we have inventory. Currently, our retail distribution is in the Arizona marketplace.
Right.
We're in 3 major retailers. We're in all Quick Trips, are known as QT convenience stores. Phenomenal stores. I call them the Cadillac of convenience stores. They're just clean and quick, and people like going there. They're safe. They're friendly. We move a lot of product in QT and Quick Trip. We're also in all the Sprouts in Arizona, and a grocery chain that's the oldest family-owned grocery chain in Arizona called Bash's'. And we're in about 30 of those locations as well. We just went into those a couple weeks ago, where we're doing self-servicing of those accounts. We have a really cool floor rack display, and we're in the cold box in a lot of the Bash's' where we're in there servicing the accounts. Really, we're just hammering the Arizona market. It's myself and full-time sales girl Kapani, who is in the marketplace with me every day. We go out, we call on accounts, we service accounts. But one of the things that we really do a lot of is a lot of sampling. We do a lot of events. You know, with a beverage, the number one question is, how does it taste? So the easiest way to answer that is actually pour a sample and give it to somebody. So we do a lot of events where we set up a table or a booth. We have a really big event coming up in a couple weeks called the Rugged Maniac. It's one of these outdoor obstacle course races like the Spartan Race or the Tough Mudder. They get 6,000 to 8,000 racers that come out there for one-day event. Anybody from an elite athlete to weekend warrior. Most of them are involved in fitness in some way, shape, or form. So we just set up a booth and we introduce the product, Fitway, to people and let them sample it, let them taste it, let them try it, let them go train with it. And it's just a great way of growing the brand.
You do a lot of events in the Phoenix area, correct?
Yeah, we do. You know, with a brand that's relatively new and relatively unknown, the best way to do it is just get out. And, you know, it's kind of funny. You know, the old saying is roll up your sleeves and get to work. I cut mine off and go to work. And we do as much sampling as we can, whether it's just simply in a gym like an LA Fitness on a Monday night when it's super crowded or a member appreciation day. We'll just set up a table and let people try it. You know, I always say people are pleasantly surprised. You know, it's protein, 20 grams of whey isolate protein, which is the cleanest, fastest absorbing protein that you can put into your body. We have 4 flavors. We add a cup of coffee worth of caffeine to it. We have one that's caffeine free. You know, it's all natural, only 100 calories, only 5 grams of carbs. So it's a great product, but people just have to experience it. So we try to do as many events as we can that are targeted with the right audience, whether it's a weekend warrior to an elite athlete or a pro athlete. We're involved in a lot of events that we do and we sample at.
Yeah. Chuck Smith was telling me, our executive vice president was telling me the other day that he tried the orange cream flavor over ice cream. So I'm not exactly sure that's what you had in mind when you developed this product, but I thought that was sort of interesting.
I like ice cream too. I'm not sure I'm going to pour Fitway over top of it, but it's an interesting. He said he made a float out of it.
Yeah,
right?
He made a float,
like an orange cream float.
Right,
I love it.
Orange cream.
We can
float.
market that, can't we?
We can. No one's going to the gym after that.
So I didn't realize until I think you had sent it in one of your emails that Phoenix is the 5th largest city in the U.S. So I actually pulled up a list of the cities by population and was looking at that after you sent me that email. So that's great that you're in that large of a market,
especially with the weather too. So it's a very fitness oriented market as well.
Right.
Really now, because the weather obviously has changed from 120 degrees to where people can go outside and enjoy the weather, whether it's hiking or doing anything outside.
Yeah. So in Dallas, we've gone from summer to 3 days of fall to winter with the monsoon season. It's just been raining for what, 2 weeks now?
Yes.
right?
Straight.
So, well, that's great. That's a great report. So
yeah, we have just a lot of really good things, coming down the pipe.
CBD version.
Well,
correct?
yeah, we're looking at doing a CBD version. I actually had one formulated recently just to start to kind of see what it would taste like, and I was amazed how good it tastes. You can't even you wouldn't know a difference between a Fitway with CBD and a Fitway without CBD. Being I'll be 52 in a month, and somebody who works out pretty regularly, who has issues with inflammation and things along those lines. I really look forward to that product coming out. And what's interesting, it's an RTD, so we'll be one of the first, if not the first, ready-to-drink protein that actually has CBD in it.
Right.
There's powders on the market now, protein powders that you can buy that have CBD in it, but no RTDs, ready-to-drinks. So we're looking to be the first or one of the first with the CBD in the protein ready-to-drink version. So I really look forward to that as well.
No, that's great. Yeah. That's great.
And Eric, you and I were talking yesterday about the marketing piece of this, and I think one thing that I would like to clarify with Fitway in the drink is that it's not just for people who live in the gym.
No.
It's for anyone who wants to get a pick-me-up during the day,
right.
needs to be running around all day doing something. If they happen to grab it to hydrate before they go in the gym, it can be pre and post-workout. Yep. But we're definitely looking to target and market this to somewhat mainstream people that are healthy and fit, that need it for various reasons during the day.
Right.
And so it definitely is one of those drinks that anyone can drink for various reasons.
Well, Michelle, it's a great point because everybody needs protein every day of their life.
Every day.
Whether it's in the form of chicken, eggs, beef, whatever it might be, or a ready-to-drink protein drink or a protein shake. So when you say it's mainstream, it really is. We sort of kind of wrap our arms around everybody. 20 grams of protein is really kind of a crossroads of it's kind of the ceiling amount of how much a woman would want to drink at one time, and it's sort of on the lower end amount depending on the size of the man, but of what a man would want or a guy would want to drink. So it's kind of at the cross section for both of the male and the female, which is why 50% of our consumers it's male female. It's really right down the middle, and it's because it tastes really good too. Right. Guys will drink anything if they think it's going to pack on a little bit of muscle. Women, taste buds is really everything. So when 50% of our consumers are women, you know that it has to taste good. And you're right, we do a lot of shows that are targeted towards people in the fitness space, but it's not necessarily just for that group of people.
Right.
We'll take the bodybuilders. It's kind of a halo effect of marketing. We'll take the
right.
bodybuilders, but it's not our core audience.
Right.
It really is just for everybody.
Right.
As I said, you need protein every day of your life, and a certain amount of protein based on what you're, if you're trying to lose weight, trying to gain weight, lean muscle, just maintain what you have. There's certain grams protein per body pound weight that you want to consume on a daily basis. So it really is a great way, as you said. It's a perfect first thing in the morning drink. Any nutritionist will tell you should start your day with protein because your body works harder to break down protein. So first thing in the morning, if you're ingesting some protein of any kind, your body you're kind of jump starting your metabolism. Well, we add a cup of coffee worth of caffeine, 150 milligrams of caffeine to it. How many people start their day with, caffeine? 6, 7 out of 10.
Right.
So it's really, it's a perfect drink for just first thing in the morning as well. Just to get
Could
going.
it be considered a meal replacement then, technically?
Well, not really technically because it's low in calories and it's low in carbs.
Okay.
So there's only 100 calories per drink and there's only 5 grams of carbs. Okay. I get to ask that a question a lot. Can I have this as a meal replacement? So you can. You just have to know that it's very low in calories and very low in carbs. But I always say add a piece of fruit or something to it. And, and that really helps bring up some of the carbs and a little bit of the calories in a natural way. And it really makes a good meal replacement from that standpoint.
Okay.
Yeah, great question.
Yep.
So you two recently met and strategized on some marketing ideas on the Phoenix market on how to help build sales through advertising, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Can you expand on that?
Yes. Well, one of the things that we talked about is that it's important to, you always want to build brand awareness first, as we talked about, because, if somebody walks into a store, even though we're at retail, and they don't understand what the product is, and you have 3 seconds to explain what your product is at retail by looking at piece of packaging,
right.
then someone may or may not make the purchase at that time. And so one of the things that we talked about is doing radio blitz in the area with, getting on morning talk shows or just being in a commercial on radio,
right.
In various venues that way. Continuing to do sampling a lot and getting it out there, because you never know what's going to make the person go purchase it, whether they heard about it, saw it, or tasted it from somewhere, and then they walk into a store later and they see it. They're like, oh yeah, I remember that guy,
Right.
or I saw him at the Spartan Beast 2 months ago. There's that product. And so constant brand awareness is key, in my opinion, to
without question
getting someone to purchase it.
Yeah, and now that we've been in the marketplace in Phoenix for 3 years, specifically Quick Trip, I go back to QT just because they're our biggest retailer and our longest running retailer. A lot of events I have people come, oh, I've seen that in QT. I just didn't know what it was.
Right.
So it's starting to get some of that brand awareness. That's why the sampling events are so important, because now I'm like, oh, well, here now you know what it tastes like.
Yes.
Now you
Yes.
can sample it, and when next time
That's
you're
great.
in QT, you'll know what the brand is.
Right, and we're getting it on Amazon as well. It was on Amazon, and then it came down, and we're putting it back up. So we're going to start working on getting the Amazon page back up. We're working on a light refresh, rebrand to kind of do some updates on the packaging design to make it a little bit fresher. But the formula is going to stay the same.
Right.
And so nothing's going to change about that.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, you can buy it direct now from our website.
Yes.
Drink Fitway, FITWHEY, drinkfitway.com. And as Michelle said, we'll be on Amazon soon to where it would be available. But if you wanted to purchase it now, you can simply just come to drinkfitway.com. Free shipping.
That's right.
Okay, great.
Yes, and then sponsoring events too, and going to trade shows and just keeping in with the industry and being around the beverage industry and showcasing a product that is not out there.
Right.
It's not. It doesn't compete with.
It's unique.
It's unique.
definitely
It's
is
not
unique.
a Gatorade
Yeah,
type of a
no.
drink, and it's not a shake. It's not.
Correct.
So it falls in between, and it's very unique and it's very cool.
Yeah, and that's the thing you say too. It's not a shake, and that's what most people are really surprised about when they're introduced to the brand, to Fitway at an event, and we pour them out samples, and they look at hey, that's like water. It drinks more like a juice, and that's what really surprises people. I personally drink half on my way into the gym, and I drink the rest while I'm training, because it is water, so you're hydrating yourself. While you're breaking down your muscles in the gym, you're feeding your muscles protein while you're breaking them down. And then it has caffeine and 4B vitamins, so you're getting really good energy while you're working out. So for me, it's kind of my pre, during, and really acts as my post-workout protein, because I really don't need one because I'm finishing it right when I'm done.
Right.
So it kind of acts as all three.
Right. And it gives you, the protein gives you energy naturally,
Sure.
because your body needs protein.
Right, and your body is working hard to break it down. So.
Yep.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Well, great. So anything else you'd like to add today?
Well, from being from Phoenix, I do. You guys aren't crazy about the weather down here, but it's kind of a nice break. Kind of a nice break for me to get a little bit of rain. I had to dig out a warmer jacket that we hide away deep in our drawers in Arizona. But it's a nice little change for me to come down here.
I think we're ready to come to Phoenix to get some sunshine.
Yeah, right.
Well, thank you. We really appreciate you joining us today. And thank you, Michelle.
Thank you.
Appreciate your update. So I do have one bit of information I'd like to share. I checked with Christian Vega before I came over here today. We are now 3 weeks into having all of the information into Code for Priests. I think I'm saying that correctly. The Mexican equivalent of the FDA on all of the information relating to our permits for our beverages with CB de Alimentos, our Mexican client. So we're waiting to hear from them. At this point in time, we consider that no news is good news, and we think at any moment we're going to hear some news and receive a purchase order. So I just wanted to give everybody an update on that. So other than that, we appreciate you joining us today, and thank you all again for coming on as guest.
Happy early birthday.
Oh,
That's
thank
right.
you.
Tomorrow's Michael's birthday.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
October 19th.
That's why I need that anti-aging cream quickly, Michelle.
May have to wait until next year.
Okay. Thanks a lot.